Hello everyone, welcome to patch 1.4.2 review for Warhammer Online. This review is currently being recorded on the date of 11th of April 2011. I just want to point out that any patch notes I'll talk about in this video could change before they go onto live servers, as I'm doing this on the test server. High request for this video. I noticed that my previous patch review video was quite popular. It's the most viewed video on my channel. You guys really seem to like it, and if you want to see these on a regular basis, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be doing these quite often. Anytime there's a patch, I'll be doing them, so if you want to see them as soon as it comes out, don't forget to hit subscribe, and you'll be seeing those straight away. And I really enjoy doing them as well, so you know, it's a winner for all. So the first thing on the patch notes is I can see power changes. Now you got to bear in mind that this patch isn't really a major patch, in the sense that they haven't made any major changes like added a new zone or added new armor sets or anything. This patch is really just to expand on what they added and changed in patch 4.1. And you know, they are currently trying to solve the power gap issue between renown rank 80 to 100. And again, you know, they made changes to that in 4.1, still wasn't right, so they're making changes again in 4.2. And the first thing on the power list is power changes. So from reading here, the highlight of this patch is a continuing focus on the tier 4 experience in the terms of power levels and power gaps. We took a look at the mechanics for players at all applicable renown ranks within tier 4 at a specific focus of the interplay between characters that are above renown rank 80 and those that are below. So there it sounds like, you know, they're looking at them separately as if they're in separate tiers, but they're not. Based on the metrics, feedback and discussions about this, we decided to make some changes to the mechanics and items that are available within tier. A number of item changes, additional items and small tweaks were made in preparation for this on the previous patch cycle, 1.4.1. This patch continues that process. For more details, see the individual sections below. So that's what they've done. They've basically just carried on making changes and expanded on the changes they made in 1.4.1. They've done the scenario shake-up again. Brilliant. They said, starting off with the last patch, they said each patch are going to change the scenario lineup, and they've done exactly that again. The new scenario lineups, if I have a look here, tier 1 is now Northern Watch, Gates of Ekrund and High Pass Cemetery. Tier 2 scenarios are now Northern Watch, Morkane Temple, Stone Troll Crossing. Tier 3 are Northern Watch, Morkane Temple, Tor Anrock and Reichland Factory. And Tier 4 is Northern Watch, Morkane Temple, Moors of Madness, Serpent's Passage, Gromrule Crossing and Thunder Valley. I am so pleased about the Tier 4 lineup. They've brought back two scenarios. Gromrule Crossing and Thunder Valley were my two most favourite scenarios when I played, well, I was playing Warhammer Online. I am still sad that they removed Reichland Factory. That's a fun little scenario, but you know, I'll probably bring back again in Tier 4 in a future patch. So yeah, the scenario lineup seemed pretty good. Tor Amrock I'm not happy with. A lot of people aren't, because that is just a knockback fest, pushing you into lava, but you know, I can live with that, especially I'm the one knocking them back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Combat and careers renown ranks. We have made behind the scene changes to how the effective level of a character is calculated for characters that are above renown rank 80. This alteration, in conjunction with the item changes made, will help ensure that the party between renown rank and within tier 4 feels more natural. To do this, we have lowered the overall gap in effective levels between renown rank 80 and 100. The goal of this change is to not undermine the rewards for gaining renown ranks, but to prevent the imbalance and allow for fun experience for all players, including those that have proven their meat in battle. This changes give us a good foundation to expand and enhance the game going forward. So basically what they've done is they've just nerfed the Doomflayer and Waterforge sets essentially again, because if you had Doomflayer, you would get completely owned by a renown rank 90 character. I remember I've been roaming around. Well, I've been trying to roam around on my chopper with full sovereign, renown rank 80, and you know, I was killing people with 70 and stuff, quite fun battles, but as soon as I hit a renown rank 90, 3 seconds and I was dead. I could barely take 90-80% off him. Sorry, I barely take 10-20% off him, so yeah, again, I haven't had time to actually test that yet, but I'll be going on the PTS for a bit and running some tests on that, see how that's done. So the next major change, there are a lot of general changes and bug fixes to characters. One major change is actually quite effective to me, considering I play this class, and that's the Chopper and Slayer. Now, there's an ability for the Chopper called Furious Chopping, which basically is a constant cast spell. It lasts for 5 seconds, I believe. I can't remember exactly. And basically, you constantly hit the enemy every second, dealing X amount of damage. And say, for example, your character was in front of me within melee range. I started that attack, and then you ran away. I could still hit you, even though I wasn't in melee range. Well, they have fixed that now, and it will stop when the target is out of range. I think this is brilliant because, I was getting sick of hitting people as well out of range, because I think it's unfair because it's a melee attack and it's a melee class, yet I can hit them at an infinite amount of range. So, that was kind of stupid. That was really one of the main fixes within the classes, to be honest. A lot of them are about crowd control. They've reduced the amount of abilities you can use in crowd control. For the Slayer, it's the same as the Chopper, obviously. Again, they've just reduced a lot of the abilities that are available in CC. Is this good considering War's got a lot of CC? I don't know. I think there is way too much CC in Warhammer, and it just kind of pisses me off. I know you get the immunity spell, but as soon as that's over, there's always a Knight of the Blazing Sun coming up and staggering you, or a Chosen coming up and staggering you, or it really does get annoying after a while, and it doesn't make the game any fun. There's a lot of general changes to like quests and dungeons, which I won't go over, but if you want to see them, they'll be in the patch notes and there'll be a link. And there are a lot of typos and things like that. Items, general changes and bug fixes. As part of our examination of power levels and gaps for characters in Tier 1, we have expanded upon the changes that begun in patch 1.4.1. To coincide with the effective level changes for renown ranks 80 through 100, the items that were introduced in patch 1.4.0 have been modified so that the item level reflect these changes. All armor sets, individual armor drops and weapons for this range have been modified, and all the new values reflected in these items. So again, they've nerfed the 80 plus gear. All the gear after 80, not the 80 gear. This is a nice little change as well. Mounts that are given for account entitlements can now be destroyed as they are recoverable via the claim window introduced in 1.4.1. That's kind of pointless because I can't see why you destroy your mount on purpose, but anyway. And the last major change is zone updates. Morcane Temple has received an update to the layout. The artifact is now located within the temple proper, and the fighting area around the temple has been expanded. Feedback about this change will be solicited in a developer discussion, blah blah blah. So this increases, they've moved the actual artifact to the inside by the sounds of it, and they've just increased the fighting area around the outside. This is really cool because it was kind of a tight fit around the area near the artifact, that's what she said. So I'm actually quite happy about that patch. So that's 1.4.2, not too many major changes again, can't stress this enough. This is really just a patch to expand on 1.4.1. So yeah, it's some nice changes. I'm going to go on the PTS and run some tests on classes and stuff, see what's going on. See how much they've nerfed Doomflayer and Warforged gear. I'd be really happy to see if they've done that. Apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, as I'll be doing these patch reviews very frequently. Anytime there's a major patch for Warhammer Online, I'll be doing them. And I may even start doing some for Rift as well, I don't know, but you guys really seem to like it. So if you want to see them as soon as they come out, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate it if you like and favourite this video. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.